Speaking of toe sucking, Dick Morris, the man who told you that Mitt Romney was going to win in a landslide. Dick Morris, the man who told you Donald Trump definitely going to run for president and might win. The man who told you it's very possible Obama would drop out of the race. The man who told you that Herman Cain would overcome his sexual misconduct allegations. And the man who told you Republicans would win 10 seats in the Senate in 2012 finally has found his calling. He now wants you to believe he has the key to protecting your retirement savings. Let's look at the Dick Morris video. He is working with Retirement Media, Inc. Here it is. It's I'm going to have to do the play-by-play here. First off, we've got some very, very prestigious music where Dick Morris is shaking hands and kissing people. And now a woman is speaking to...
I'd like to welcome Mr. Dick Morris, along with everyone else, to the start of their crash-proof retirement education today. And it's so encouraging to see so many people here this morning taking a proactive approach to their retirement savings. You know, we say it's not just getting to retirement that's important, but it is getting through retirement that is paramount.
There it is, folks. She's sitting there talking to a room full of people who are near retirement or perhaps retiring. And her name is Joanne Small. And, of course, you know her from nowhere. But she continues. More music. And now the guy is there. He's asking everybody, raise your hands. Everybody agrees.
What is a crash-proof investment account? It's very simple. If the market corrects itself, if there's a financial crisis, if there's a market crash, you don't lose money. We're about to enter into a horrible time.
A horrible time.
And it'll be the third correction in 15 years. That's called the boom and bust economy. Don't let Wall Street take the money back again.
That's Phil Cannella, and he is talking with Dick Morris is looking on to him. I wonder if he is going to make the argument that we should not privatize Social Security and put our money into the stock market, Social Security being the safest of the three legs of people's retirement. I wonder if that's going to come up next. I doubt it. And now we get to hear, I think, from Dick Morris. Dick Morris is talking, but no sound.
The individual investor has increased his holdings of stocks. The institutional investor decreased their holdings by $50 billion. Large institutional investors were very worried that they had these big stock ownerships with no individual investor to take it off their hands. So they needed the suckers to come in. And 18 months ago they started to, and they have come in big time since that.
There it is, Dick Morris, barely able to breathe, it sounds like, as he's talking there. And, you know, here is the key, folks, when you're a con man. What you do is you call people, certain people, out as being suckers. Because then if I see you, the con man, say suckers about other people, that means that I couldn't possibly be a sucker. There's no way the con man would raise the idea that there are suckers. But in fact, they're sitting right in front of Dick Morris as he speaks. And here's Dick Morris. He's shaking hands with an elderly woman. He's sitting and he's signing something. It's his book. He's signing it and giving it to an older man. Welcome to CrashProofEvents.com. There you go, folks.
I have a couple more years to eat, get my toes sucked, and hopefully I can make a couple of old people's retirements on the way out.
I'm going to show you how you can absolutely protect your...
Here's what the con men don't want you to know. Let me let you in a little secret, because I don't want you to end up not having a successful retirement. I may look like Leona Helmsley and have the ethical compass of, well, in fact, Leona Helmsley. But I want nothing more than you to have a prosperous, safe retirement.
I want you to have a prosperous retirement.
Oh, maybe the secret of Dick Morris is that he's actually still like a student leftist, and his hatred of these people that would be stupid and right wing enough to actually take him seriously is such that he's just dedicated his whole life to defrauding them.
Yes, it's
You
unbelievable.
people are such pigs. The racism you have towards Barack Obama and your contempt for the poor make me sick.
I'm going to
so what I'm
continue
gonna do
to elevate your hopes that Mitt Romney's going to win again.
Yeah,
in
Mitt Romney's
2016.
he's gonna win by a landslide. Why don't you suck on that, you swine, you capitalist pigs? I'm gonna take and run your money, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give it to Palestinian refugees and schools in Latin America. You goddamn Middle America swine, pigs at the trough. Oh, the camera's back on. Let me tell you something. Here's the scam the socialist government doesn't want you to know. Scumbags. I hate
Well,
you
you know,
so
actually,
much.
there was a time, like early on, like about 3 or 4 years ago, I was going to make a documentary about the real truth about Barack Obama, and it was all going to be about the Affordable Care Act. And in the end, it was all going to just lead you to a realization that we need single payer. But it was all going to be done like, we're giving the insurance companies subsidies, when in fact we know that Medicare could simply be expanded to everyone. This is what they don't want you to know. And Barack Obama's the president of the United States.